So today we are very fortunate to have a special guest from Croatia, our Gauranga Sundara Baba and his wife Lamani Didi, and also our Gora Chandra Baba. So today I want to ask some question and I ask some sharing all of you. So question is, how do you meet Krishna consciousness and how do you meet our Sadhu Maharaj, and how your life changed from material life to spiritual life, and then this kind of Raga Nuga, life. And how do you feel now? This we would know, we would hear.
Radhe Radhe to everyone. First of all, thank you, Maharaj, that you inviting us, having us here. Great generosity and kindness of you and all devotees. And how we became devotees and how we met devotees and when we met devotees. It was in previous century. So, first of all, we received Srila Prabhupada's book. Perfect questions, perfect answer, and another one, way of self-realization. And it was very interesting that we received that book by one Sankirtan devotee in Australia, in Sydney.
Really?
Yeah. We went to Sydney to get Prabhupada book.
Not for that
No,
reason.
not for that reason, but it happened.
Yeah. It's happened like this. We privately, because the war in Croatia starts to smell, and we wanted to escape, and before it starts, and I have some relatives who are already living in Sydney, in Australia, and we tried to manage something. And one day we were walking on the main street in Sydney, and one devotee, I remember he was in orange dress, like brown cherry, very tall, blackish hair, very nice smile, big blackish eyes, and he had such a huge stack of books. And he gave to everyone without asking any price and any money.
Yeah, for free.
This is the mood in that time, that you are giving the books for free, but money for printing you are collecting for the householders. And the Sankirtan mission was pure in that way, without direct exchange on the spot. If someone gives you money, it's all right, but you are not asking, you are just giving. So he was so charming and nice, really. All his appearance was so nice. And we just, okay, we took a book. Then came back, and we didn't read it. We just took the books. And after a few months we came back to Croatia, and in a few months war starts, slowly, but it starts. And somehow we started to read these books. And the amazing thing was, actually, whatever Prabhupada said, I agree with that. I really said, yeah, this man, in that time I was thinking like this man is really talking the truth. So that was our first impression of power of Prabhupada's mission, how he came and why he came to the West. And in a few months we heard that new ISKCON temple is just opening near in our neighborhood.
maybe 200 meters.
200 meters, far away from our flat. We heard that, and then they have Sunday feast, regular Sunday feast. Then one Sunday we decided, okay, we have to go to see what's going on. They're talking about this writer, this writer and his teachings, so we are very much interested about that. Then we went and never left after that. On Sunday feast we came, and its devotees were very kind, really very kind. They received us like a family, because in that time we also had a daughter. She had 7 years, and they received us very nicely, treated us very nicely, answering some our basic questions. Then we started 1, 2, 3 Sunday feasts to visit, and then when we heard that each morning they had Bhagavatam, we said, oh, this is really something which we like to attend. And we asked this temple president, may we come, or is it just for brahmacharis and devotees who are living in the temple? And he said, I don't know, maybe you will like it or not. He was hesitating, a little bit, but because maybe it could be too much for us. Sometimes Bhagavatam topics can be heavy, especially if it's explained on brahmachari ways. And then we said, no problem. If you don't like, then we will not come. But we started actually and continue to come each morning on the Bhagavatam class. So we developed closer relationship with devotees who were living there. We still work our business, and the war was just increasing and coming closer and closer to our place. And in one moment, we decided to leave the Croatia, because I was in danger that they would invite me in military. I had 32, 33 years at that time, perfect age to die on the battlefield. Not Kurukshetra, but this foolish demon Kshetra. So we decided to run away from Croatia, and our temple president in ISKCON, he helped us. The problem was what we will do with our daughter. She has to continue the school, and other Gurukulas, they were not recognized by the government of Croatia. But it's happened that Swedish Gurukula was recognized by the Swedish government and automatically with Croatian government. So we decided to go to Sweden, in this farm, Anvik, this farm nearby Korsnäs, which is the center of BBT translations. So we were living 2 years in this farm. Our daughter was going in Gurukul, and we were doing Sankirtan on the streets.
Also you did?
Yeah. On the streets, Swedish cold streets, and all over Sweden, so on. And to make a story short, in that time we received initiations and our spiritual names, and we were initiated Mahamantra. Then in one moment, when the war faded out, peaceful, everything finished in peace, we decided to come back in Croatia. And from that point, we continue to associate with devotees like congregations. In that time, what congregations? Devotees who are living in the temple, or others are congregation devotees. And immediately we have been engaged in this Namahata program. Namahata, if someone doesn't know, is a program of preaching when usually married couples or a family, they are visiting devotees in their homes. And they're sharing, they try to explain, you know, and the people in their homes, they are very open. And they are openly ask the questions, doubts, and whatever they need. So we were traveling from home to home, home to home. This is Namhata together, you know, playing and singing Mahamantra, and also explaining about Krishna consciousness, about that. So we like it very, very much, this kind of project. And we did it many years, which later on, when we met Sadhu Maharaj helped us. But I just...
Many years, no?
Yeah, many years we did it. This,
Maybe
sometime,
20 or something?
no, 15, 10 years. Yeah, something like that, 10 years. And to make story short, it was great experience. We made Bhakti Sanghas, and it was so helpful for devotees who were living outside, because in the temple always some frictions are changing of leaders, changing of devotees, and it was very confusing for people who are living outside. And in one moment we decided we will open the temple.
Wow.
We will open the temple with donations only from preaching center. Yeah, no, cultural preaching center, not temple. Preaching cultural center with donations of congregational devotees. And Ramani made one wonderful program, actually project, to collect the money from congregational devotees, and we distributed the books for free.
Wow.
From that money.
Wow.
Printing costs were separated for the new books, and the rest of the money we put on the bank account. And saving that money to open this preaching cultural center.
Wow.
So after 2 years or something like that, 2 years, 2-3 years, we collected sufficient money, and then approached to the city, this called government in the city of Rijeka, municipal. And we expressed our desire, what we want, and they said, okay, we will give you our own space, flat. You have to pay, of course. And in that way we opened this cultural center, which is even now is functioning in Rijeka.
Wow.
It was nice because it's not so expensive. If you rent from private people, then it's very expensive. But because we got from the government, it was really realistic, and still now it's going on because it's not so much.
You go sometimes? No.
Not now, but we have not now. We don't participate in these programs, but we have many friends. And actually, later on, when we met Gurudev, and Gurudev gave us instruction to help the people and devotees, it's happened that half of all these devotees from ISKCON in our town, Rijeka, and around Rijeka, actually they became slowly, year after year, they became all disciples of Sadhu Maharaj or our Gurudev.
So which year you met Sadhu Maharaj? Probably
2015.
2015.
2015. This was his last
Three August.
Yes, but we got book Beauty of Real Love 1 year before. And by reading the book, we understood this we were waiting. this is what we are searching. And we decided to meet Gurudev.
Wow.
Yeah, but it happened that he came last time, so we met him in Zagreb.
Wow, Zagreb?
Yes.
Wow.
And he gave us his shelter, complete shelter. And on 2016, first time in March we came here in Vrindavan. And he was the only person who we knew. How do you go to, devotees were asking, how do you go to a place which you never visited? No, I know one person. No problem. Who is this? My guru.
Who was traveling that time?
He was traveling.
Together
With whom do you think?
Padmarani
Padmarani was.
serving, and then in Zagreb, Kanai started to serve, and they changed.
I was 2014 in Croatia.
But I want to mention one point which can be very interesting. After all these engagements in the center, we took a distance from ISKCON. And we wanted really to, many things happened and many reasons. I don't want to go in details, but we took a distance. This is really true. And we wanted to use this distance to really understand what Prabhupada is talking. Through his words. Not by explanations of others, how they understand Prabhupada, especially his disciples. But we really wanted to feel and to learn and to hear what really Prabhupada was talking and what he really brought to us and what is really the goal, ultimate goal, full goal. And then somehow books of Narayan Maharaj came in our life.
Which year? Probably.
2001.
You
know, I
you
forgot.
got Jayadharma 2001, 2000.
Yeah. I forgot this years.
Yeah.
I cannot really remember precisely how it's going on. Because this taking the distance is not happened in one day.
Yeah.
You are taking the distance, but this is the distance. And
we stopped being management of the
Yeah, we just
because
left everything.
again frictions.
Yeah.
No use.
And Narayan Maharaj, we simply give the credit, great credit to Narayan Maharaj because he made clear difference between Vadi Bhakti, Raga Bhakti, which is existing in Braja. And he helped us to understand that Prabhupada was always also talking about this. Not always, but also talking about this. And it was like a bridge, between ISKCON and introduce ours to be introduced in Raga Bhakti, in Vraja Bhakti, by mercy of Narayan Maharaj. But we didn't want to join the Gaudiya because we recognized from his followers that this is the replica of ISKCON. And we didn't want Narayan Maharaj, okay, but the followers, we didn't like behavior. And we were also afraid a little bit, again, to enter in organizations. Especially this kind of huge organizations. So by our own, we started to search, investigate, and practice more and more. And one of the crucial moments was when we were reading Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Sharanagati. And one song, Dekite Dekite, actually changed our chanting, attitude of chanting, where he is saying, I'm leaving Purusha mentality. I'm becoming female under the shelter of my superior Saki. And I'm living under her protection. I'm waving the garland for Radha Krishna, he said. And then I'm giving this garland to my superior Saki, who will put that garlands on their necks. So we understood the Manjari Bhav. What does it mean, really, Manjari Bhav? To be the maidservant of Srimati Radharani. And then, from that point, we started to practice Manjari Bhav in the sense of seeing myself like a young girl. We didn't know any details, nothing. But the practice was, I have to change this man mentality. And from that point we started to chant Maha Mantra. Not like Gauranga Sundara who is chanting. But I'm trying, to see myself like a maiden, like a young girl who belongs to Radha. And that was it, without any other deeper feelings, understanding. But this crucial point changed our chanting. Not anymore mechanically or whatever. And when we read the book of Gurudev, we understood. He's in Kanta, one point in Manjari, he really can help us to continue that.
Because we actually understood that it's not possible to go on without guide. And somehow we had the hope that somebody will appear and guide us, and after some time he would appear. And there was, for me, very important moment was that when I realized that actually all acharyas in the Gaudiya line are Manjaris. So my feeling was always, I just want to be surrounded with them. I don't want any other association, just to be with Manjaris and help them to serve, and I see myself surrounded by them, like Narottam Thakur actually singing in his songs. And that was meditation, maybe more than 10 years before we met.
Wow.
Yeah.
But we had one problem. We didn't want to accept living guidance.
Because we already had a bad experience.
Bad experience.
Yeah.
You know, this is the problem.
Yeah, this is the
And in one time we read from Gorgovinda Maharaj, because we also started to read Gorgovinda Maharaj, he clarified many things, about this tattvas, whatever. And he said, without living Guru, you cannot attain your goal. Then we were thinking, I have to swallow this if I want to continue, and be very serious to continue. But it was really great blockage for us. But after 3 months, when we understood and surrendered to that idea that I need living guidance,